Hi, this is Ken Kaplan from the New England Motorcycle Museum, and here we have what is apparently the holy grail of vintage Hondas. Aside from a sandcast, this is probably one of the most desirable models. It's a CB450K0 Black Bomber. The VIN number on this one is CB450-101-9572. So it is a Black Bomber, early production. They made them 65 to 68. Not sure what year this one was, but it was involved in an accident a long time ago, and it's been parked for a long time. You can see it was probably hit by a car because the engine mounts twisted the engine in the frame. As far as what's salvageable on it, the seat appears to be in seat base. Take a look. The seat base is intact. It's not rusted out. The battery box is in good condition. Some of the electronics is there. The side cover is intact. It's metal. That could easily be refinished. The rear fender, take a close look at the rear fender. The rear fender of this Black Bomber, although the bike is twisted, the fender looks to be perfectly straight. Yeah, it's perfectly straight. That'd be an easy restoration. You also have the rear brake light and license plate mount, which, strangely enough, the license plate mount is not bent at all. They're almost always bent. So you have a beautiful tail lamp, rear fender. That's got to be worth a few $100 alone. The seat's got to be worth $100. The side covers are worth $100 for the set. So there's $500 right there. And you still got the rear hub, swing arm, and the whole engine. The engine cases on this side are intact. There's no damage to the engine case. The lower cylinder jug is in good shape. The upper cylinder head appears to be intact on this side. You've got the carburetors, some of the electronics. The speedometer, take a look at the speedometer and tachometer. It looks beautiful. 5,574 miles. The upper triple clamp is in serviceable shape. You've got the control housings. I believe the original grips are on there. The brake lever's in good serviceable condition. The clutch lever's a little bent from the accident. The forks, I would assume, are a little bit twisted, but you've got a nice brake hub there. And as far as this side of the engine goes, this cover is broken. So, but the mount behind it is in good condition, as is the sprocket cover. So these are notorious for having engine cases broken. So there may be some salvageable components inside the engine, like the transmission. Again, you've got a side cover on this side, rear brake. You've got your kickstand, you've got your center stand. Definitely components that you can take off, sandblast, clean up, put on your shelf for your next Black Bomber rebuild, or find a frame and make one out of two. In any event, we're going to auction this off with a low reserve. So it's a fantastic parts bike for a Black Bomber, and as you know, these parts are getting extremely difficult to find. If you have any questions about the bike, give us a call at 860-454-7024. All proceeds are going to the New England Motorcycle Museum Restoration Project, so it's going to a 501(c)(3). And again, lots of good components. Strip this thing down, put them on the shelf, or find a donor bike and rebuild it, whatever you got to do. These are really hard to find parts for. So good luck bidding on it, and God bless.